And I didn't get this prompt last time. I didn't get the prompt of playing offline, I think. I did do this race last time, but I guess I didn't bother saving it because I just kept having to press A all the time. But hopefully I don't have to do that now that I told the game, hey, play offline. Don't try to get to some scoreboard. Everything needs to be backwards compatible? That'd be nice. Then my original Xbox games might be worth something. Yeah, I'm just gonna start in dead last. That the US has so many sports and racing games, and when I was in Japan there weren't too many. More anime than sports. I just think it's interesting. That was basically like the main selling point for the Sega console to America was, hey, we need sports. People care about sport titles. But yeah, I guess that's just like, yeah, Japan just goes absolute ape with baseball. And that's the one thing I would like to do whenever I do go to Japan is, one, I want to drink beer. I just want to go down these alleyways and drink beer. Two, I want to watch a baseball game. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something and I totally forgot what it was. This game actually came out in Japan. I think it was like 5 months earlier than the US, which I think is pretty crazy. Because I'm sure there's a huge motorcycle audience out there, but I'm pretty sure there's a really big one too over here as well. But yeah. Oh boy. Oh shit. They might as well just cut across, I guess. Okay, I'm doing pretty bad. I can only imagine Japan's even going more crazy with the baseball, since one of the best baseball players right now is from Japan. Boy. This is definitely one of those games where I cannot look at chat for even a second, or else I die. Oh jeez. Okay, I'm good. No, I'm not good. I'm okay. You know what I do like about this game so far is that my character does have stats that I do increase, like turnings and brakes and acceleration. I feel like it's more of your character than the bike itself. I'm not sure if it's the same thing like in NASCAR, or I don't know if it works the same way in F1, where everyone's kind of starts off and has the same exact car basically, but the tuning can be different. Or the body is the same but the tuning can be different. I'm not sure how it works out, but I don't know if that's the same with the motorcycles. I don't think so. It seemed like there was a variety of motorcycles that I was able to pick. RPG mechanics, yeah, I'm up for it no matter what. Like in Tony Hawk Project 8, I loved it. The more you do the thing, the better you get at it, which makes total sense. But I remember playing that game for hours and barely getting anything up. Ooh, frames, help me out here. Yeah, it's interesting that yeah, it's only really the US where they have like a video game for each sport and like variety of series. Oh no, even though I'm playing it offline, it's still gonna give me this. Can you not? Whatever. I guess I'll just try to spend my credits. This is gonna be the worst thing about me playing this right now. Oh no. Well, you know, my braking needs to be better. Okay, look, I already spent my points. I don't know what more I can do here. They did give me a little tip on how to get rid of this, and it was like hold down L3. Okay, that didn't work out. It worked the last time, but then it kind of fucked it up. I don't know what to do. What do they want me to do here? It's like it's unplayable, honestly. If it gets to this point, you know, my great game, yeah. Oh yeah, we didn't really see that at being a problem. What if we this is what I'm thinking. What if we like just go offline, like the whole Xbox Live thing, right? Just go offline. I doubt it's even gonna bother trying to connect to it if I'm offline, and then we'll play it on the hardware on the hard drive, but then we'll move it to Wi-Fi or cloud storage. Let me try to do that. Do you think that'll work? Let's try it at least. I can't stand that. If it's gonna keep doing that after every single race, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. I don't think anyone said that. Okay, back into the game, and let's see if this works. Nothing popped up. It didn't say if you want to play offline mode. It already was like, yeah, you're definitely offline. So I'm just gonna race. It doesn't even seem like it's even worth it just to qualify when it looks like I'm somewhat far ahead at the start. So I would say it will work. I hope it works. The season schedule for the LA Kings is here, and I need to buy tickets to go to Seattle. Oh, yeah, I can't. Not yet, at least, but it's here. When do they play? March 26th and 28th. Okay, okay. On sale August 12th. Ooh, March 26th and 28th. Oh, but wait. Oh, this music's not good. It's very interesting. That's for sure. Yeah, okay. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna go to the crack house. Yeah, that's right. I've been wanting to go to Seattle, so I mean, this is just like an even better reason to go. Jesus, there's like two people like really far ahead. Holy shit. What's going on, by the way, Cafe? The bad thing is I don't know when to brake because usually I've been like looking at the marks on the ground, but it looks like the whole thing's pretty much the same color. So it does feel like I'm turning a lot better, that's for sure. Not that bad looking at all. The crowd, however, is pretty atrocious. I mean, it doesn't look like there's a crowd in here at all, but when there is a crowd, it's pretty bad. It's basically just cardboard. 2020 accurate, maybe, but warp speed. Okay, let's brake. Oh Lord. Okay. I feel like I think I'd rather have brake or fallen. Very weird track. Very cool though. Like, look at this. This is impressive. Am I getting the corners right? This is such a weird turn. Ooh. Music's really bad though. But it's better than hearing the engine just non-stop. So I'd rather hear the music. Even though it'll probably get copyright claim. Okay. Surprised I didn't fall. Oh my god, they used their music. They used their music. Now we got them. Nobody wants to claim this song. Well, it already has been muted from Twitch. I can only imagine YouTube's just gonna get even more extra with it. Although for YouTube, I just won't monetize on the video, which is fine because I'm not being monetized by it right now, so. Oh, Jesus. And restart. Restart the song. This song that I don't have no idea what they're saying. About to overlap somebody. Hey, it's not like 50 laps, so I don't know what normal MotoGP lappage is, but it sounds like generic rock music. Pretty bad. Wow, I have 100 points. Other racers, yeah. Trump 5 has over the Game Boy. What the? Random. Oh yeah, you can't do that with the Game Boy player. You can't watch those like shows. That was so weird. I didn't know that. Get my acceleration up. I definitely want my cornering though. All the time. Every time. I just want to turn. Look, it didn't do it though. It didn't ask for it. So totally the only reason to get it. Yeah. The internet doesn't exist in Pokemon Show. I'm surprised you didn't just outright get banned. Kawaii potato. Yo, thanks so much for the raid. Let me just scoop you on up before the smite. Oh, smite. That's still going strong. Hello. That was a smite. Just smiting. I like that the menu music's always the same one. Why are you guys all the way over there? Oh, this is some 2000 music right here. Techno 2000 music. Stick? Are they spelling stick? Why are they spelling stick? Batman Begins did use real footage, didn't it? That's different though. Like, that's part of the game. Like, imagine you just show a movie on Twitch. Bad matches, but it was fun. How's your stream been going? It's going all right now. I'm actually on call for work, so at any moment I could just leave. I might get called in and just have to leave, but so far so good. Oh shit, that's a turn. That's a turn. Probably should look at the symbols up above me. Okay. Yeah, don't say VODs. Clips. Clips, that would be bad. That's bad. I'm surprised they're like right behind me. Holy shit. Okay, okay. Get out of my way. Hey. Oh, hey. Wow. Oh, that's good. Nothing happens. Yeah, people always tell me, oh, you better watch out with DMCA whenever music starts playing. It's like, dude, relax. Relax. Nothing's gonna happen. Oh no. Hey, you played Midway Arcade, so you must really like this stuff, huh? No, not really. Actually digging this song. Even though they're just spelling stick. I'm just hoping they have just as bad of a penalty than I do. Shit. Oh shit. Oh no, that's not it. That wasn't it. Okay, well, I got a lot of penalties, so I don't think I won. Did I? I don't think so. Oh, wow. They're like by... Which games? Or which collections of games, Anti-Hero? Alright, let's get some top speed and acceleration apparently, because oh, I can just take it out whenever I want. That's actually pretty cool. I like the freedom of that. Start new season. Just start new season. Fuck it. What's we got the standings. You have not yet completed this round. Okay. Or any round for that matter. Holy shit, there's a lot. Hmm. Capcom arcade cabinet. Oh, the one. Ugh, yeah. I like that Konami collection. There's like 2 games with 3 games each. 2 collections with 3 games each. I just keep racing. There's challenges. Should I worry about? Should I do these challenges? What are the achievements in this game? I don't think I got on one. Oh, challenges versus all extreme bikes. Seed 50 tent 1. Okay. Wait a minute. What seed am I on right now? I thought I was on a seed, but maybe I'm not yet. Yeah, probably not. 95? Shoot, where does it say that? Oh, I see it. I see it. Oh, fuck. God damn. What the hell? This is gonna take forever. Another game like this, I guess. Oh, Lord. Hey, C90, you get an achievement for that. Play a stunt mode game in any multiplayer mode. Win a career mode Grand Prix season on rookie difficulty. There we go. Oh, writer credits awarded. What? Jeez. You don't know hardest difficulty. Here's 60 gamer scores. Man, these achievements are tough. I'm just gonna race. I mean, we're just gonna race. Yeah, just race. I mean, typically racings have like tournaments or championships or whatever it is, and there must be like a big trophy somewhere towards the end. So just get that is my guess. Hey, what the? Yeah, so I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Hey, I'm familiar with this track from various racing games. Oh no, that would be terrible. A lot of these early games, like, you can't even get all the achievements till nobody's left. We're just gonna start playing Road Rash. I got a pull stick on me right now. What's going on, Bleep Mop? Dude, and then we do a little Hitman crossover. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of games that are like there's gonna what is it? There's a World Series Poker that game coming up somewhat soon, and I don't know what exactly would be winning in that, but I'm sure there's something in there. I imagine there's a bunch of different tournaments that you just have to win. But yeah, we'll just find out when we get to it, I guess. Sometimes I'm just learning as I go. Like with a burnout that just ended up having to be a 100% thing. Got 22. Well, poker like Texas Hold'em, but sure. Blackjack, why not? Wheelie time. Too bad that's not an achievement. Go through the finish line with a wheelie. Why isn't that achievement? Come on now. Couple of races in, I already got the feel of it a little bit. Oh Jesus. And crash. I think it's because I braked and then hit the gas while I was turning, and that's like a no-no. Songs are so weird. No wheelies in cars, darn. I mean, finish a race in reverse is a pretty boss move. I got 22. Didn't that dude die? Just wanted to be done with the race. Oh no, instead of just starting all over again. Well, look, I'm seeing number 94 now. Jesus, don't tell me I have to do 100 races. Please tell me that there's like not 100 rounds, or there's like something that bumps me up 10 seeds at least. I thought he died. Jeez, who am I thinking of? And I don't mean recently, just I thought this would happen like a long time ago. I guess not, huh? Oh, that's good. Bean machine, bean machine. I'm not familiar. I could have sworn it was Jake the Snake, but maybe not. Maybe I just Jake the Snake was around, and at the time there was like a bunch of wrestlers that were dying, and I just kind of right now I'm just thinking that he just died or something. Maybe it was Rodney that I'm thinking of. Oh, is this okay? It is actually this out. Who recently died? Mr. Wonderful. Sad. Maybe it was Rodney Piper. Or Roddy Piper or whatever. Freaking sucks, guys. I was supposed to be in Vegas right now. My whole family went over there, and I thought my 4-day weekend was gonna be this weekend. So I've been like planning and booking everything over there, and I found out it was the wrong weekend. I shouldn't even be going to work tomorrow. Super lame, man. I was super excited to go. I was like ready for it too, but totally last minute I realized that I wasn't gonna go. Oh well. Now I know I always say it, but I really do try to plan a IRL GoPro stream. Vegas is fun. Vegas is always fun. Oh yeah. Yeah, I go at least twice a year since it's pretty close by. Just give my money away. Vegas is always fun. Just drink and gamble. There's so much other stuff to do too. It kind of sucks that the GameWorks isn't there. There used to be a GameWorks in Vegas, and I think there still is, but it's definitely not on the strip anymore, which sucks. Oh, it's so good. I like it. I like being there. But yeah, even so, I like just going to bars. There's like piano bars there. There's just always fun. You can just walk around with a beer in your hand. I mostly just stay at a table and just drink, or go to a bar with those machines that are on the bar itself. That's always fun too. Just stay up late, real late. Your wrestler, I think. Looking back, Mr. Perfect. Or maybe it was Mr. Perfect that I was thinking of. I watched Mr. Perfect. I didn't really get into wrestling that much. I did at a certain point, but not really that much. Even when I was into it. Vegas don't pull me. They do have a pinball museum. They have a game store over there that I went to once, and I was like, ugh, this is the worst game store I've ever been to. They almost never had like complete in box. It was either they had it and then they just printed out the manual and then just stuffed it in there. They weren't trying to pass it off like it was an original manual, but it was just kind of weird. Or they had the manual and the game but not the original case. There was always something off. Hockey game, that'd be cool. See some. They do a main pre-show for the nights, and like all the casinos around, they just get that drum line and they just start playing in every single casino around them, and they just lead a whole bunch of people that are curious to the stadium.
Hey,
that's freaking entertaining. Yo, Cyanide, that was Mass Effect. How renegade did you get this time? All in? Dude, that freaking motorcycle's all the way over there. Dude, this is a terrible track. I feel like I'm racing on a farm. Get away. Grinding, I got renegade, eat a little. You just had to, huh? These people just they're testing you, man. Do you ever do playthroughs like that? Just kind of like go all in on one side or all in on the other, or do you kind of just balance it off to like to just react the way you kind of normally react? Yeah, maybe sometimes I am a little renegade, so what? It's a bad song. Penalty. How difficult would it be to drift on a motorcycle? and actually land it. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Get up, get up, get up. Who's in the gut for being a jackass? I think it's probably, I feel like it's probably one of the hardest things you could possibly do. I've never ridden a motorcycle. But I imagine it's probably super difficult to do. I didn't react how I want, but I ended up accidentally. Oh, good for you, man. Good for you. That's the way to do it. There's no such thing as an accident. How did you end up accidentally killing Tali? Accidentally, of course. Okay, you're amongst friends. You can tell me you did it on purpose. Oh shit. The upgrades. Yes. Fuck her. I didn't have the pleasure to kill Tali. She killed herself. Or was that it, Cyanide? Because I saw her falling and I was like, I just let go of the controller. I was like, yeah, it seems like a pretty good idea actually. Yeah, if I was motorcycling, it just would freak me out. I was riding those scooters you see on the streets, and I was already freaking out. I was like, fuck me. You could have grabbed her, couldn't you? I thought you were able to grab her. No. Yeah, I saw her falling. I was like, hey, no one's here to rescue you, okay? All right, Tali. Just don't land on your feet. No, I think when you hit it, like, I think she always is, no matter what, gonna fall if you do that. But like, you either trying really close or not trying at all, I guess, is the difference of pressing that button. I don't remember. You can say both. Oh, you can? All right, well, I just Legion just for me. Nah, screw that. I'll keep Legion all day. Way bigger. Yeah. Tali was not Bay. Not to me. Look, I'm C92. Holy shit, I have to do 100 races. Are you kidding me? Is there any way? Maybe if I do like challenges, my seed would go up. Heresy. Yeah, see, Liara was Bay, not Tali. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, I guess there's a finish line. I see it now. Oh yeah, I definitely didn't get it. Okay, you didn't have to put these freaking... Oh, you messed me up. And sword. What's up, man? How's it going? I could do that, right? Oh, fuck, it was right there. So what was I? I was like 92, right? I wonder if I can't. I wonder if it does. Here, let me see if I can. Oh! Oh shit. Can you use racing line at this? I have no idea what that means. Is that stuff that like shows you where to turn and like when to brake? There's only one kind of lines that I know. Ah shit. Shows when to brake. Oh, I don't think so. Based off this camera angle, I don't think so. But maybe. No. There's sensitivity. Jack's definitely my last, that's for sure. I'm gonna just quit this. Miranda. Let's do a speed test. No, I'd say Tally's last. Oh, I had no idea that if I went on the grass, time goes by quicker. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, well in that case, maybe I could try the first one again. I'm not a... Actually, it was cool, and she wasn't cool. I was like, you've changed, babe. Ah, fuck. Oh, wow. Man, that was so freaking close. That was pretty close. Ah, that's not gonna get it. It's definitely a lot harder, that's for sure. Oh, what's up, Tails? How's it going? But not like impossible. I kind of like half look at the map and then half look at what's above me and kind of like all piece it together a little bit. But at the same time, I also see like where the brakes marks are. I feel like I could have gone this one. I probably could have gone that one if I didn't hit the grass. It's such a freaking... This is such a turn right here. Okay. Well done. You have earned 1 experience credit. Oh, hey, maybe I should do this. That's actually pretty good. That's a pretty good reward, actually. Maybe I should do these challenges. Huh. Can I go back and do the other challenges? That's a pretty good thing to have to do. Man, I should have fucking done this a while ago. I feel like I missed out on a lot now. I failed. Oh, what? You only reach... Oh, what am I supposed to reach? Oh, shit. Oh, by 2. There we go. I earned a 1. Man. That's pretty good. On break. Wow. Maybe I should have done that a while ago. Okay, well. Oh well. Too late now. App. Oh, wait. Did that was my seed still 92? I didn't even bother looking. What are we all stopping for? I guess I gotta do the challenges, huh? Also does seem like it helps me get to know the map or track a little bit better. Frames, help me. All 360 game challenge, yeah. I kind of maybe made it a little bit more complicated than I probably should have, but it makes sense, I swear. How you doing, big, tall, not small? Yeah, so I'm playing them in release date order. Few reasons. Mainly because if I did it randomly, I feel like I would have gone maybe more than a few sports in a row just by chance. And I feel like playing them in release date order would spread out the sports evenly. History, now is the time to now is the time, indeed. Now is the time. Yeah, I'm going for it as well. And they're both such great consoles. Like, gaming just changed drastically during this generation in so many different ways. One, you don't hurt your eyes when you look at it in our modern age. Two, the scope is just so much bigger than anything else. I think it just strikes a perfect balance of just everything right now. Or maybe I'm just being biased, I don't know. Yeah, collect them now. PS3 is a little weird at the moment since that whole like online store that was supposed to close, but then it didn't. But now games are really expensive because of it, because people were like panic buying. Yo, big, tall, not small, thanks so much for the follow, appreciate it. Release date, yeah, so I wanted to do it in release date. Another, maybe a little, this is kind of where I made it complicated. I wanted to play the games, but, and you know, in gaming just got so weird in this era because of online and DLC and updates and all that stuff, and then there was arcade games, so I'm only playing physical release games. I'm not playing the arcade games because there were some arcade games that were released and then they got taken out. So it's just like, well, forget it then. But if they got a physical release, I'll play it. I'm getting nervous about PS3. Yeah, because they just got weird. The price is just like, all of a sudden, some games are like $100 up. For no reason other than because the online store was about to close. Another thing that I thought was, and I kind of put a lot of thought into this, was that DLC in disc. And this is where I kind of made it more complicated than it should have. So Borderlands had a DLC. Borderlands had a DLC add-on separate, which I would be playing separately. But they also had a Game of the Year edition, which I will also be playing separately, because they had more DLC in the Game of the Year edition than it would than the physical release. And clearly I probably could have just played Game of the Year edition, but I also wanted to play release date order, and Game of the Year edition didn't come out when Borderlands came out, so yeah, made it all sorts of complicated. Wow, first try, nice. So I'm gonna be playing some games more than once, just with a little bit of added content, like Mass Effect and Mass Effect Platinum hits had DLC in it. It was one little part of DLC, but it had DLC in it. So complicated. So much. Damn, there's so much points I could have had right now. Oh well. And yeah, game compilations, that's going to be another thing that's going to be crazy. I think the first one was surprisingly Far Cry Predator Evolution or something like that. I think it was Predator or something. And I didn't even know that was a compilation. I thought that was just one game, but I guess one game that was remastered. But I guess it was 2 games, Predator and Evolution. Oh boy, am I not going to beat this guy? But if I don't beat this guy, I'm not going to beat him. It doesn't look like I'm going to beat him. Yeah. Yeah. I think Predator came out. Yes, so Predator came out on original Xbox, and Far Cry Evolution also came out on original Xbox. But I guess they put both of them for the 360. Yeah. In any case, that game was ridiculous. I like halfway through Predator, I found out like once you get your Predator abilities, dude, all hands are off. You can just hop around the entire level, skipping 80% of the whole game, no problem whatsoever. Just point A to point B, boom, you're done. And in some rare cases, you have to kill some enemies or zombies or whatever it is that they decided to throw in there. Holy shit, these people got a lot harder. Oh yo Mitch, what's up? 200 feet. Yeah, it's so fun. It was really fun jumping around. Yeah, that part was all fun. I thought it was really funny that what is it, I think Predators took me 8.5 hours to beat, while Evolution took me 3 hours or something ridiculous, because by that time I was like, oh yeah, I could just jump past everybody, and you still keep all your Predator abilities, your animality instincts or whatever. Best thing also about release date order is that you get to see these games also evolve, and then towards the end of the system lifespan, you see it devolve again, and developers like started to care less about it, started to care more about the newer game or newer console. FIFA 19, yeah, that's gonna run the worst on the 360. That's probably the only bad thing about also doing it in release order, is that towards the end of this challenge, which we'll get to whenever we get to, It's nothing but FIFA, Just Dance, and FIFA. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm also gonna do all those Dance Dance Revolution, the dancing games, the Connect games, the Connect Vision games, and the karaoke singing games. All of it. If it's a physical release, I'm playing it. And if there's like online games, like Left 4 Dead, totally willing to play with other people. No need to play something like that by myself. That would be depressing. So dust off those 360s. Although I think that game is backwards compatible. It's gonna get real rough at the end. Yeah. It's gonna get rough in God, I forgot what year it was. I think it was November 12th, 2012. I think that was the year when the Connect came out, because that is just gonna be Connect game after Connect game after Connect game after Connect game. So I'm gonna be coming home from work every day. Ugh. Oh dude, it was so good, wasn't it? Left 4 Dead was so good, and it's still popping too. Yo, Wolf, what's up? You get to use crowbars and nunchucks in this. No, but Mean Machine does play. Mean Machine is a song in this game. It's not. I'm sorry. I don't mean to hype you up. It's not. Oh, sweet. Hey, achievement. Oh, you were just playing Left 4 Dead 2? Do you prefer 2 or 1? So, wait, how do I get my, I didn't put any points into my bike thing. Hold on. Where the hell is my, thing? Bike setup? Customize. Oh, here it is. No. Where is it? So I found out that I'm seed 100 and it's been going down 1 every single race, which is a little bit worrying me, making me feel like I have to play 100 races. Modded the hell. 2 was a heavy modded one. I think that's why people always come back to it as well. Anime mods. Yes, that sounds awesome. $100. Okay, I have points, but I didn't put it in anything, so cross the finish line within 1 second of him to finish. Oh no. Shrek thrown in there for good measure as a tank, I'm assuming. Surfing game. I don't know, man. Surfing doesn't sound. I don't know if I have a surfing game to play. Do you know if I have one? Does anyone know if there was a surfing? Oh shit, this freaking track. Does anyone know if I have a surfing game to play on the 360? I think it's Fox Girl. Oh. Oh jeez, that would be terrifying to see. The Shrek like freaking coming at you, annihilating you. Oh, it was right there. Oh, I probably could have beaten it last time. I just hope your tank Fox Girl has giant anime boobs. That's all I hope for. I'm not gonna make it. Two, and they're not even serious surf games. Oh, are you talking about like Surf's Up? The Surf's Up games? Is that it? Oh, there it is. Okay, I got it. In the hell away. You're running the wrong way, Mitch. Oh, SpongeBob skate and surf. You never know, man. They could just be the hardest games ever. It's by the same developers. If you're ever looking to party up in your 360, there are some good co-op 360 I wouldn't mind revisiting. Dude, Army of Two. That's a good one, but I think I'm gonna have my friend come over for that, and I think we might join together to play what's that, Over the Hedge. I remember me and him played that, and it took us like 3 hours to beat. Army of Two is really good. I like that one. With EA and their like two-player co-op only games, they should really get back into some Army of Two again. Is this a song that spells stick? Got a count. Yeah. Oh, are they dead? It's EA, so yeah, it would be dead. It would be dead. Man, that was the first time I hit went penalty. I was doing so well in this. Oh yeah. Oh dude, that would be amazing to play like Guitar Hero and Rock Band, but like all so well because in those games there actually is a single player, huh? But games like Rocksmith, there's no real single player in that game. All I was gonna do for that game was just play every song at least once. Or can you do the campaign multiplayer? God, you must, right? Probably not Guitar Hero 2 though. Maybe Band Hero. That would be sick, actually. Man, I didn't even think about that. Holy shit. I gotta get some people over here to play some Rock Band. Although I'm just gonna do guitar. I don't even think I have. I'm 100% sure I don't have my drums here anymore. I also have to do all those like track packs that Rock Band put out, and there's like a lot of them. Co-op. Oh, there's a separate co-op campaign. Oh, I didn't know that. It's the same songs. Gotcha. I'm trying to think of like other like must play 2-player games or 4-player games or whatever, because yeah, Left 4 Dead is definitely something I wouldn't mind having a party. Portal 2, I don't think I'm gonna do it a campaign, the co-op campaign. I think I'm just gonna do the regular campaign, and that's good enough for me. Although the co-op campaign is awesome. I don't think I'll count the co-op as a challenge thing. Co-op campaign. Oh, 2 had it? Oh. And 3, but that was it. They just like, yeah, you don't need anybody else to play with you. Can't believe I've been playing this game for 2 hours now, and oh wait, I probably should have done the challenges, huh? Let me quit out first. I'm gonna quit out. I want to do oh wait, can I quit out? Shit, I don't think I actually can quit race. Current game progress will be lost. Okay, that sounds good to me. If all current game progress will be lost. All right, speed tests. Those are always easy. Yo, Daisy Dog, what's up? Oh, Gears of War. That'd be fun. You know those servers are still up. Yo, Manuel, what's up, man? How's it going? Oh, there's no way. That's not gonna work. You on Xbox again? Hell yeah. What you playing on it? Ah. Yeah, Gears of War games, those would be awesome in co-op. Halo ODST would be probably the best. 255, huh? Ugh. Oh man. Did I just see a screen tear? We'll try to revive online servers for 360 eventually. Like, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? I mean, I know there's like that one program where you could, it like tricks the OG Xbox and 360 into thinking it's like a link play, right? Tried watching the stream, but downloads slow things down. Mainly Warzone at the moment. Easy. Oh, Daisy and Skate 3. Nice. That's cool, dude. Skate 3 is pretty fun. Sick though. I haven't played since the first though. Gears 2 is my favorite, I think. Gears 1's really close to being a good one. One of my favorites too. I haven't played 4 or 5 yet. stuff as well. At least Resident Evil Outbreak. Why? Really? Wow, I didn't know that. I remember playing Ratchet and Clank online for the PS2. Batista was in that game. Oh, nice. First try. Competitive Gears 1. Dude, they were like freaking crazy. Horde mode was awesome too. I liked Horde mode. 1,000? Goddamn. I'll finish that actually. Oh, jeez, dude. And you didn't even, have you touched Gears 5 yet? Goddamn. I've gone pretty hard in Crimson Skies. That was probably the hardest I've gone into a multiplayer game. Because I was so goddamn good at it. I lost very few amount of times. Maybe 100 an hour, maybe. Into Monster Hunter World. Ah. Monster Hunter World, man. That game is pretty addicting. I have not played World. I played that new one on the Switch, not Stories, but the other one. Just for a little bit, but like I almost caught on to the addicting part, like just taking up a job, doing it, coming back, upgrade. You know, I almost got into that rhythm, so I can see the appeal, because I never played a Monster Hunter game since the first one, and I did not know what the hell I was doing. Can you knock off riders off? No, that would be Road Rash game, which you use like pull sticks and chains and you punch them. That would be cool, but I think this game's too serious for that. Oh my god, I'm like looking in the background in the sky, and you could totally tell that there's like a dome. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm seeing screen tearings in this game. What is happening with that? Yeah, I can definitely see it. Rise. Is it Rise? I think it's Rise, right? Yeah, it's a learning curve. That's what it is. I was like, dude, I've been playing this game for like 5 hours now, and they're still telling me new stuff. I can't keep up with these things anymore. Writing too fast. Turn the screen up. Rise. Okay. Life's a simulation. I can't take it anymore. Other than that, I don't think I may have gotten really into Halo 2, but I don't think I was like, I thought I was gonna be like a pro or anything, because I wasn't like good. I was just having a good time. who didn't, you know? Who didn't dump hundreds of hours into Halo 2 online? Story mode is a tutorial. That's what I don't like. Sorry, this is definitely one of those games where I can't look and play at the same time. Just chalk that up with every racing game I'll play from now on. I was just about to smoke and then I realized that I'm still on call. So I probably shouldn't do that. I feel like I'm getting better though. So you completed the tutorial? Anti-hero? Iceborne, the DLC, right? Halo 2, yeah, yeah, same. I don't remember what rank I was at. I don't think it was that though. I don't remember. You got stuff that you maybe need to finish, don't you, Big Tall? Round 13, huh? And I'm only seed 89. And I don't know. When's this gonna be over? How many rounds do they do? Achievement hunting was so fun, but there's always a point where I'm just like, I gotta stop doing this. I think two worlds is the one that broke me. That is like crazy achievements. Like Gears of War. That's, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Damn it. Online achievements or whatever. That wasn't it, huh? Same. Especially if the achievements, especially if the difficulty achievements don't stack. That's when I've had enough. Just walk up to everybody, just start just shooting everybody. Ah, da, da. What? I think the hardest achievement I've ever seen was what Turtle Wax got. That dude got like what is it? He got that Mega Man achievement where you beat the game without getting hit. That's ridiculous. On so many levels. Damn, Super Meat Boy 100%. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And it's crazy when you see people who are like just casually speedrunning that game, if you will, where they just bypass everybody and just go straight to the last boss, or just boss rush the whole thing. I don't know if I should do those challenges anymore. This game is gonna, if it took me 2 hours to get to seed 89, I can't imagine like how long it's gonna take to get to 1. Like either I do some sort of champion and it's just gonna bump me from 80 to 60, then that's fine. Oh hell no, dude. No, I can't. I mean, I don't mind the Souls games. It's just kind of a little intimidating to me. I ain't gonna play them, and I'll die a lot, but and I feel very rewarding when I do beat it. It's so stressful. I'm gonna have to play the first and second one for this challenge, and I don't know what other soul-like games I have for this for the 360. Yeah, I don't know what other Souls-like games are on the 360 either. Yeah, boy. Really, there's none. It was really more of the next gen. What is that? The 8th gen. Now there's a whole slew of Souls-like games. Oh boy. I never played it on the 360 though. I've only ever played it on PC, so I've been in it twice, so Lords of Fallen, that's a Souls-like game? I didn't know that. Is it bad? Is that why I always see it for like $5 or less at game stores? It's meh. That's good to know that none like it came out though for the 360 besides the Souls games, because those are pretty late in the console's lifespan. Surge. Hated that game. It says a lot then. Clunky as shit. I don't know. I feel like in a game type like that, that's the least. That's something you should. That should never be the case. Can't be like game like that is precise, and you need to have some precision, and then it's just clunky. Ah, shit. No, I have. Hold on. Why is he playing that game? Are you like making him play it? You're making your buddy play Lords of Fallen? Tad nicer. Oh shit. Oh, so now he's playing it and he's like, yeah, I totally regret this. You guys didn't say it was this bad. Ah, jeez. Going to work sucks. Never enough time in the day, huh? That Demon Souls remaster looked really good. I was kind of tempted to buy it, but I always saw the price tag and I was like, I'll wait or not get it at all. The hell's my character doing? So start new season. What's that gonna look like? Can I just do one lap? Just kind of make this go by quicker. Game Pass has spoiled though. Yeah, but you don't pay like the $60 for that one game at least, right? Although with Psychonauts too, that's definitely a day one buy for me. The only thing that Game Pass did me for Psychonauts 2 is that I was able to pre-download it. That's it. Besides that, I'm still gonna buy it. Speed test. This time Psychonauts 2 hype is real over here. What? When did you play Psychonauts for the first time? Oh, and Hades? You can download that right now? Oh, I didn't know that. Another farm-like area. Oh, no. Wow, no way. What did you think? Tell me. Damn. I mean, you're hyped up for the second one, so that's gotta say something. I never played it growing up, would have loved it. It's fine. You played it now and you love it. It's all good. I didn't play it when it first came out. I played it way after. But yeah, I never got to beat the PlayStation VR one though. I played it, but I don't know why I never really bothered. I never really finished it. I think at some point it just gave me a headache, so I couldn't really. But I should probably watch someone play it. Damn. Xbox to work this past year. Nice, dude. Hell yeah. Play or watch the VR game? Yeah, I played a little bit of it. I played like at least more than half of it, but I just got sick. Or I just got a headache. Or maybe I did beat it. I have no idea. I don't think I did. I think I was very close to the end, and then I just didn't play it. I was off so close. I hope 2 has a recap because yeah, it didn't come out for anything else but the PlayStation, right? Or did it come out for PC? Because if that's the case, I should probably just buy it right now. Because I put that PlayStation VR away, and I'm not gonna reopen that thing. I think the tech is almost to a good point though. It's pretty good. The Oculus Quest, I think, is probably the best example of VR. And like, I think I like it just because it has no wires. That's purely the only reason. It's probably not the best looking one, but it has no wires. So that was all I needed to hear. It's on Windows? Okay, maybe I should buy it. Fuck. Oh shit, maybe I should buy it on Steam and then just play it. Oh, but it's gonna really work my computer though. It's really gonna do a number on my computer. It's not bad. Yeah, I'll just get that Oculus link and just play it. Should definitely try out VR though. I don't know if there's like any game that I would just like 100% VR, but there's definitely some games out there that I like to come back to. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, Boneworks. Which one's Boneworks? The 2000 phones, I've wanted a wireless everything. Wire? Not some pilgrim. And we don't live in the Middle Ages. That is ridiculous. All right, one more time. If I don't get it, I don't get it. Not a big deal. I haven't closely lost to anything yet, but that's probably because I'm on rookie. That's fine. Now with Bluetooth headphones. I wouldn't mind. I would like to play Alex, but I feel like I also need a beefy computer for that and a much better VR headset. Boneworks, huh? Whoops. Oh, whoops. I tried playing all of Resident Evil 7 in VR. On 2 separate occasions while I was playing it, I got a major headache. After only just 2 hours of playing that thing, so I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that anymore. Yeah, I'm done with that. I feel like I got pretty far in that game too, and the aiming was way better. And like being able to sneak around like corners and then kind of peeking your head out, that was really cool. Besides that, I did not enjoy the headache. Oh, I got it. Nah, it was good hanging 3 hours before work. All right, well, have a good nap. Thanks for stopping by. Till next time. Eggs are fun. Shoot around corners in VR games. So yeah, you could. That's what I like about VR. This is Dance Central game for the Oculus Rift. I gotta see how that works out. Yeah, I don't seem to be having a problem in this game, so. But damn, it looks like you accumulate a lot of points. I don't even know how high these points goes. By the end of this, my character is going to be a one, like, looks like out of 200. Dun, dun. It's a pretty short track. Probably. Yeah, because it looked like it was already at a high number and it wasn't even like nearly full. Something that would only make sense in the MotoGP world. God, the soundtrack sucks. There's only like that one good song that's spelled stick. It's kind of the only thing that's ever pushed me forward when playing these sports games is that sports and racing games is that does it have a good soundtrack? Because if it does, then I don't mind being mindless while playing it. They tried their best, I guess. Overlap. Could be worse. It definitely could be worse. You're right. You're right. Look, it's 37 right here, so maybe it is 100. I guess it is 100, huh? It's surfing. The soundtrack's not good? You don't like it? No? God, I have so much. I have points. What am I supposed to distribute? Oh, there's distribute credits. Okay. Gotcha. And in the current season and start a new one? Hell no. How many rounds are going to be in one season? What kind of bikes do I got here? I think there'll be an ice cream in here. There's a barcode. What do you think that scans as? MotoGP. Nope. Oh god, did I actually stay in? Delete it. Delete it. Oh, delete it. Seat 87, guys. Ah. And ever since I started doing the challenges, it's just getting worse now. Maybe try the reverse track championship. First try. I don't want to follow no leader. Oh my god, it actually shows me where I'm at. All right, got three more. Why am I just not here? Race results, here we go. Boom, boom. Okay, so three more. All right, hey, cool. I feel like I could just win right now because I'm up by like 7 races. Maybe I can just skip it. Kind of wonder what happens if I do. Should I try it? No, I probably wouldn't get experience. And also I can't. Everyone's stopping. Jesus, whoops. My bad. I was actually trying to figure out how to change. There we go. You think this would be better? What if I do it like this? Oh Lord. I feel like I don't know if I would be better at motorcycle racing like this. I can barely see the road ahead. Yeah, this would be terrible. Looks more arcade-ish. Oh yeah, I like that cinematic one. Hopkins, huh? This is probably the worst song of them all. Oh, jeez. Quick, run back to the bike. I will slowly go insane from this game. Don't. Too late. I have so much points for the sports games. Oh, I'm still gonna play it. There's no doubt about that. God damn. Or for me. Why? All right, two more. Let's go. Do some challenges though. Why couldn't it be golf? Why can't you just play golf? B-ball, some basketball, or golf. I might have to take a break after this race. Can I change the music? I don't think I can. I can't. Shit. Okay, I got less than a second of a penalty. Didn't we just hear this song? Or no, that was earlier, but whatever. Oh yeah, racking up those penalty time now. He says, what am I doing? Definitely the earliest I've overlapped. Oh boy. Oh, jeez. All right, one more. Well, one more for this season, I guess. Maybe I won't seed up by one all the time, hopefully. Ramat. Moot. How you doing? Ugh. I only only need one more, so might as well just do it. Damn. I can do it. I can do it. Nope, not that one. Or that. Oh god, what am I doing? Oh, I know I can do this. Just gotta make that turn. Oh, the hell? How can I do it? Ah, so close. Nah, it's not gonna do it. Nope. All right, one more time. One more real time. And then I'll try the next challenge. Oh no, I had it. I had it. There we go. Barely. No. Alright, so this might be the last one for the season. So if I actually do not go up by more than one seed, oh, we're in trouble. And get away. Stoner. What? Oh, is that a last name? Yeah, oh yeah. My brother's friend, his last name is Stoner. Oh shit. Yo, rap attack. What's up, man? Welcome back. We're prepared for this turn. To a console is probably the one. Wasn't it so cool back then? Like you could just download demos. Like that was just what? It was wild. Shit. Was did the demo immediately make you say, yeah, I'll buy this game? Did it work on you? Did it get your money? Oh shit. Ugh. This game was weird playing it when I first started. It just felt weird. Definitely something to get used to. It's a good thing I didn't buy it. Racing on two wheels. Who ever heard of such a thing? And without chains? Mean machine. Oh really? Oh wow. I remember the first demo I played for the Xbox Live on original Xbox. It came with a demo of MotoGP, and everyone was playing that thing. I don't think anyone bought it. I think everyone just played that demo, the same track like over and over. Oh, sweet. Wait, am I done? Was that it? 9. Nice. So wait, was that it? I beat Grand Prix in career mode. Ah, that sucked. I should have slowed down for 0.02 of a second. Apparently you have completed the Grand Prix season. You came first with, you can now progress on to the next season. Oh Lord. No, that's it. No. It's the same thing, just a harder difficulty. So no. I guess I could do this one. Oh, the challenges. That's right. Oh, so I could do the challenges from here. Oh, there's an achievement to do all of them. What's Extreme 600? Oh shit. Oh, it's just different motorcycles, right? That's my guess. Holy shit, this fast. What the hell kind of, what the free, what? No way someone's racing in that thing. Oh wait, do I need money? Wait, I have money? When did I have money? Like, it looks like I can only afford one of these. I'll buy that. I guess I'll buy that. Do I not get money for rookie? What's going on here? How do you earn money? What? Is that it? Okay. Wait, how do you earn money? I have no money now. The challenge. It was a try. What was it? What was it again? The training. How do you earn money? Wait, what? The hell? So I'm confused. So I feel like Grand Prix would have been like the big one, right? I have no money. I don't know how to get money. I didn't even know you could earn money. This looks like a really boring track. I guess so. Is that are you familiar with this track? What kind of racetrack is this? Did I play this before? I don't think so. Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Very familiar looking track then, I'm guessing. Uh-oh. Hey, oh. Every game since, so every other game literally, except the first one. I thought that training with the 180 meant like I was gonna somehow do a 180 trick to, for whatever reason. But how do I earn money? Oh, I earned $1,000. There we go. All right, and we got some money. I earned $1,000. Say something. What's up? Yo, what up, Liz? What it is, Liz? How's it going? I guess I'll just do all of them, right? I don't know. I guess. Oh, thank you very much, Liz. Thank you very much. Yes, more Xbox games. Hey, this looks like these Grand Prix levels don't, these non-Grand Prix levels don't look so official. They look very video game-esque, but I'm pretty sure it's a real track. It's probably not like an official thing, right? All right, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna just get something real quick. Be right back. Yo. All right. Nice. Oh, thank you very much, wizard. You're welcome back. I got all the challenges right there, so race. Who needs to qualify anyways? Also got a soda. Out of my way. Very mid 2000 techno song right here. Don't worry, there's plenty of sports to go around though. Hold on, Lieutenant Dan. Draft Attack was just here. I don't know if he's still here right now. Oh. Chase scene music. Yeah, exactly, dude. I just me and my roommate Sadie, we just watched Fast and the Furious 1. That was really stupid. That was the movie's ridiculous. I was rewatching. I was like, man, this guy's a really bad undercover cop. Come on, just tell me where you get your money. Tell me. That's why it would. Would it not? Never. Okay, I don't know. Jesse's the kid, right? The one that like died. Did he die? I don't remember. He's the whole Hector and Honda Civic Spoon engine line. What? Yeah, he gets shot. Okay. I'm just trying to think if it's the one I'm thinking of. No, but he wanted to win so him and his dad could race. You know, it's for a good cause. movie was really ridiculous. Oh, this is probably the worst song of them all in this game. Mostly because of how it starts off. I just liked it when he has to call for a helicopter and he's like straight up just saying, yeah, I'm a police, my badge number is da, 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 da. And then you just see Dom's face like every scene that keeps panning to his face, he just, it was you. No, it wasn't. I'm just, I'm trying to look for some engines. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Spoon engines on top of that, he just came into. Oh, that. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. It's kind of like one of those like, okay, but let's not forget kind of thing, right? I don't think I've seen that, but I'm also just not really looking for it at the same time. Maybe I just haven't noticed. Apparently everybody in that fucking movie has Honda Civics. I mean, pretty much how it goes. And then it spawned 8 more movies. The second one's not bad though. But I feel like just watch the first and third one, you're all set and good to go. They're also all on like weird streaming services. I think most of them are on Peacock. Other than that, 2 of them are on Netflix, I think, or no, HBO Max. I can't remember, but they're not all in one spot. Serious, right? Yeah. Fun on the Switch. Oh, that's right, Pokemon Unite. That just came out or something, because I see a lot of people playing that game right now. The whole collection. Oh lord, in 4K. I hope. Is the box set a car, or is it a truck? The family meet. Yeah, Liz. It's funny. They really died out real quick though. I think everyone's already tired of it. Someone say family. I watched those movies in a totally horrible order. I saw the the second one, the third one, and I saw the first one, then I saw the fifth one, and then I just stopped from there. Speaking of Power Rangers, do you remember? Have you seen the first movie recently? Like, for whatever reason, just like, I'm just gonna watch this purple shampoo movie again. Do you love the Power Rangers movie, Liz? It's really ridiculous, but I always just like it when they even if they just have to take one step up on a staircase, they have to do a backflip to do it. They can't just take a step up. You gotta do a front flip, cartwheel, whatever it has to be. You have to zazz it up a little bit. Is that a shark? Is that a turtle? Where am I? Yeah, I remember the Genesis game very much. Oh, that's right. They did have a game. We'll watch the new one for meme material. Meme machine. Smells like teenagers. Hey, you try to sell it to the parents so that they could fall off a cliff, I guess. I don't know how exactly that would have them take over the world, but he almost had it. I just like the Van Halen song at the end of it. Hurry up, go faster. Oh, that dude knocked me off. Oh, he got knocked off too. Okay, well, that's fine then. I guess that's okay. I just didn't want to lose because he knocked me off. That wouldn't be right. No one knocks over family. Yeah, the original Power Rangers movie, Liz, it's a good one. I like it. I should probably watch it again at some point, but I wonder what if it is on a streaming service. What streaming service is it on? He is. It says Groot, and I am. And that's it. McGrath. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The whole meme and movie shit. Knowing, just kind of getting the vibe, I feel like he takes offense. Cause he's probably like all serious about the whole thing, you know? I feel like he's very serious about the whole thing, and like that it means something to him, and that this is like for Paul Walker and all this stuff, and then everyone's just treating it like a joke. Stop laughing. I like these tracks a lot more. They're definitely better to look at if I am looking at it. Oh Lord. Test drive. Oh, I can't wait to play test drive. That's gonna probably be a long game though. But I'm excited to play some test drive. It's gonna bring back a couple of memories right there. Is you curious why? Like how it turns out or how it is now? I wonder if the online servers are up. I don't think so though, right? I think people are still racing around in there. That was one achievement that I couldn't get. That was during my achievement hunting days too, and there was one saying drive on every single street. Yeah, no way. I like the game, but I don't know. I guess I didn't really play it that much. I know I didn't ever beaten it. Shit like really bad? Does it? Man, I don't remember that at all. Oh wait, the first test drive game. I'm thinking Test Drive Unlimited. What? Caitlin, all done with your morning stream? What were you playing today? Power Wash Simulator. What the hell? What's Power Wash Simulator? Please explain in detail. Oh, hi again. Hi. How are you doing? Turning to the PlayStation 2 test drive. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Now I know what you're talking about, Lieutenant Dan. I've never played it. It's an oddly satisfying game. Have you played it, Tyler? Cake Raid is that what it is now? Slop. How's it going? How are you doing? Still a pretty sick game. It's 6 a.m. and oh wait, I'm gonna pass out on the couch now. It's 6 a.m. and what? Didn't you just say your mom's gonna like be like you should be cleaning or something, and now you're gonna sleep on the couch? Megan, you get a pressure washer and go around cleaning stuff. All right, yeah, sounds great. It's like one of those house cleaning simulators, isn't it? Have you seen others play it, Tyler? You power wash things like driveways, right? It's almost the exact same. Okay, you power wash family. Oh no. Yes. Okay. I kind of believe it. No, but you power wash driveways, make it look nice and clean. People are egging your house. Now you have to power wash it. Gotta power wash those gutters. Dolan, how you doing? Or Dolahan. How's it going? How you doing? Oh boy. I don't even know which checkered flag I was supposed to pass. Steam cleaning? Does make it look nice, doesn't it? feel like I'd be addicted to some power washing, honestly, if I had my own house. Though I'd probably be down with that. Just wash it all, get cleaned. Steam clean, yeah, like what you do on your clothes, right? I don't know if I should, when I fail those, I should count them as like a loss. Because I feel like the only time I should count a loss in this game is if I lose a race. And that doesn't seem to be happening anytime soon. Steam clean some of the wall. You can see the wall sweat with tar. Yeah, dude, it's insane, isn't it? I've never experienced it myself, but I know exactly what you're talking about. That should get that. That'll stick on everything. I bought games from a smoker. I didn't know though he was a smoker, and when I took the games back to my place, man, it still smelled like smoke by a long shot. You cannot get rid of that smell at all. Sucks, and it probably fucked up the games too. I never really tried them, but I'm sure they don't work. Anyways, guys, go check out Kaylin. Awesome streamer. Playing. Usually, when I'm able to watch these horror games. But today, Power Wash. Go check it out. Oh Lord. Is the SNES that smoked? No. What? Like the console that's like it's too hot and it's smoking? Yo, what up, Cat Crasher? How's it going, man? I wonder how it smells in my room. You know how like you already gotten used to your own smell. I wonder what other people smell. I've been in the smoker. What the hell? Sounds tasty. It's been swimming. Is it hot? Nice and cool now, Lieutenant Dan. Yeah, I bet. Okay, I'm a little. Well, I can definitely afford one of these, but it's not going to be the best one. I guess that's okay though. I don't know about these though. Hopefully I get more than $1,000 for a race. Well, what am I at here? I got results. Oh, I still got plenty of races to go. Shit. Lucky. I bet. Lucky. We're in this game for the long haul, guys. I'm with you, Lieutenant Dan. I'm more of a, water has to be like warm no matter what. It's like a shower. I can't do cold showers, and I don't care what temperature it is outside. It has to be hot, not like really hot, just, you know, it'd be nice. So, you know, cold, it might not be as cold. The only time I'll do a cold shower is if I like actually need to wake up for something, or hype myself up for whatever reason. So it's cold, just not as cold. Dude, I'm going over the limit. I just keep hitting that corner piece, and I don't mean to. There. Warm enough for me. Too bad. Like that was enough. That was enough cold water. Like, yeah, I'm good. I don't need any more than that. I feel like I'm familiar with this track, but I don't know from what. Never seen it before. It almost sounds like drowning. You know, I feel like I know who that was. I just don't know the song. So if you're familiar with it, let me know. But the game's whatever. It's racing. That's about. I have no like strong opinions when it comes to racing games like this. It does it. 246, what's that? This is the first MotoGP full game I played. I've only ever played the demo that came with the Xbox Live on the original Xbox, and that's it. So, and hey, I'm finally playing it. For whatever reason, this game has screen tears. I don't know if you guys can see it, but usually when I'm turning. Maybe that might just be like an output thing though, so maybe I can't. It's probably not even the game at all. I've never seen it before in any other game. I put rookie difficulty. I'm just gonna keep it like that. I'll probably just move it up by one, but I'm too lazy. And also I'd have to start the whole season over. Run back, run back. Oh boy. Pick up a budget audio interface I ordered. Oh yeah. What's your other one? Oh, that sounds really smart. So would you be the only one hearing it though? No, I eat it straight out of a freezer. Are you not supposed to? It's usually the only time I ever see people eat it. Oh. And it won't go in your VOD? Didn't OBS do something where like you can have two separate audios? So like in your VODs, the game soundtrack doesn't, or the game doesn't get recorded, but everything else does. Any better breaks? MotoGP 06. 06 GP Moto. Actually sick how you can do that. What is? Eating that straight out of a freezer? You're sick. You need help. Really handy in this Twitch climate. I guess so. I'll just let my videos get muted. I don't mind. Doesn't catch the music. Oh. Thought you were calling me sick for eating Crustables straight out of a freezer. All right then. Yeah, I could have sworn you were able to do that. I don't want to like get rid of the whole game volume in as broadcast. I'd rather just have the small bits get muted. That's not gonna work. Instead of having all of it basically muted except my mic and alerts. Jeez, this is gonna be tough. Forget it. Forget it. Getting muted, potential copyright, and other people don't care. I don't care. I don't even have one strike, and I've been playing a whole load of games that had copyrighted music in it. So I don't even know how you can get a copyright at this point. I feel like at this point it's just you gotta save it as a highlight before Twitch even mutes it, or clips. Some people have to like clip it, and there's a copyright in that clip. Tim the Tit Man is oh, this motherfucker has 5 viewers and he's listening to our song. We're losing money. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I was just K-pop and got one conversation but continues to blast this. Yeah, who cares? Don't like my K-pop, huh? Well, I'll show you. Nice. Twitch strikes him for the K-pop. He plays it louder. Nobody liked it, any of it. Whoop! That's the sound of the police. Only being bullied. You juggalo. Drinking your what's that soda that they always drink? Argo or something. I forgot what it's called. Fago or something. Fago, there you go. Yeah. My sister's husband goes to ICP concerts. I guess they just like dump all of that all over the people in the crowd. Candy apple flavor, that's surprisingly good. That's the one I usually see the most. Maybe I should just buy one. A twisted show. Goodbye. 5 minutes, huh? What is it? Whoop whoop? Is that how they say it? Whatever. I never listened to them. I only know what I've heard. Time is it? Hurts himself, he screams whoop. Say it before you do something dangerous and life-threatening. Damn, definitely put a mark on the whole fan base, huh? He elbow drops an AC unit. Aren't those fucking like really heavy or like very hard objects that you probably shouldn't elbow drop? What's wrong with you, man? You need help. You need Jesus. He just hurts himself. That's just the thing. Man, this. I feel like I said the same exact thing when someone told me something about somebody else, and now I'm getting a feeling that this might just be that person. So he just hurts himself? But why? I don't get it. Maybe I've seen one video. Hold on, sorry. Oh man. There's still so much. God damn, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 more. I've done 8 so far. Man, it's not like I can even skip some either. First try. Chair stream? It's been a while for a chair stream. Still have the old chair though. See the chair drive. Not too bad. Too soon. He didn't drive a motorcycle, did he? I probably will end it after the next race. Not this one, but the next one. Cheer did. Gonna win. Win. Perfect. I like these tracks. They've been way more involved than the other ones, but the other ones are like just more official. So I can see the appeal for those, but this is more my mix right here. Race around natural environments. Man, this is a long one too. All right, one more race and then I'm gonna call it. Cheers lapping. We got him now. Oh man, tired. What? Just Gapplebees. Oh. Oh, no way. I was right there. I'm not gonna do it then. Not a second time. Let's just race. Time to race. Short track. I swear, if they call me in, that'd be ridiculous. Ah! Camera turned on, I freaked out. Almost. No! No! I should crash at the end. And it wasn't even an achievement? How dare they? Play up to 16 players online. Oh, see, I was like, that was an achievement. No, it's just because I seeded. The 75 finally. Jesus. How much was that? 15? 15, huh? Are they all just the same picture? All right. Let's just do cornering. More cornering. All right. At 10,000 bucks. All right. Sweet.